If there's one thing that's not emphasized enough about college, it's
To stay away from the men.
now I'm aware there are some good ones out there, okay? Like, if you find a good one, hold on tightly, because there aren't many of those. As someone that has been single for a while, I was thinking I was gonna come here and find the man of my dreams, the most stunning man, the most healthy man, and just like everything I ever dreamt of. Ooh, baby girl, if you think that same way, you are in for a...
Rude awakening.
So, as one does in college, I would go out and I would meet these people at different socials, at different places, just whatever. And a lot of the times, they will ask you to go to their dorm. However, I didn't find the most trouble with the guys that I met at certain places that I shouldn't necessarily be at, but I had the most trouble and honestly a nightmare story with this guy I met on Snapchat. So me and this guy had been not necessarily talking, but we had been, having conversations here and there over a span of weeks. And I told him how I had an October watch list. So me and this man, like, this was not that long ago. This was literally like a little less than a month ago. And this man kept saying, oh, like, let me help you complete this watch list, like, let me come over, or like, you can come here and we can watch it. Also, don't mind the absolute line on my neck. I know, I see it, I'm aware. And I was like, so naive. Literally less than a month ago, I was so naive. So I never actually pulled the trigger to going to his dorm until this one night. I had a big little reveal and I was at my big's apartment and I decided that, I wanted to go home, but she was honestly super sick and so tired, and this guy was offering to pick me up and then we could watch like one of these movies. At this point, I should have known what I was getting into. Again, like, maybe just don't be as naive as I was. But he came and picked me up it was 1 in the morning, like, essentially it was. And we drove back to his dorm. Went to his dorm, we had a conversation in his car ride there. And we had a conversation before we started watching the movie. And at this point, I started to realize what I just got myself into. I'm not
That dumb to the...
like, the decision I made to go back with him, I knew that he was gonna want to do something, which just genuinely sucks because for me, I don't understand why all men want is like physical actions, and it seems to be the trend. So, he's giving me that vibe, looking at me while I'm watching the laptop. If you're a girl and you've ever been in a situation like this with a guy, when they're looking at you, you can sense when they want to start
Macking on your face.
and it is a terrifying feeling. It was more terrifying though because I